All right, Virgo, thank you so much for tuning back in. Now, of course, this is part 2. If you missed part 1, I encourage you to go back and check that out, right? Because I'm not going to catch you up on part 2, all right? So, but however, y'all, Virgo, it's been a long journey for you in love, and especially for a particular person you've been kind of kicking it with for a while. Whether they were your friend and you were expecting something more, or you know, a twin flame dynamic, or however, right? But what I was asking, right, what I was asking was, like, what is it that they can't see? Like, what is it that this person, it's almost like a refusal to see. Okay, and remember, this person's energy is so chaotic. One minute they're all in, and then the next they're gone, right? And so what they can't see is what this could have been long term, right? Because I got the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. They can't see that this could be long term. They sabotage this majorly. This person is disconnected from the idea of legacy, loyalty, or building something that lasts, okay? They might fear commitment, or deep down, they don't believe they can offer security. So they don't even try, okay? They can't see the future clearly because they're still tangled in their fears. 133 on the timer. So it really doesn't have anything to do with you. So you can stop questioning, like, do they love me? Do they love me not, right? This is their own internal battle. Let's just put it that way. And so I asked, why is Virgo questioning this love? And what I got was the 8 of Voices in the reverse. And that's like the 8 of Swords, y'all. You're questioning all of this because you're breaking free, right? Because the 8 of Swords reverse literally speaks about you finding a solution. Where you felt trapped before, it's like you're out of your head and you got the clarity that you need now, okay? And you're breaking free from that. Some of you have been literally hoping for this person to come around, hoping that they could see you clearly, hoping that their actions would match their words, right? And you're questioning it now because you outgrown the illusions. They're still here with the Moon card, stuck in the illusion. You can see it clearly now, Virgo. So you're no longer confused. You're just waiting for the strength to let go. That's it. Wow. 6 of Wands came out for card number 3. And that's literally about what Spirit wants you to know. Okay? Virgo, you were never too much. You're just too real for someone who isn't ready to show up. And I feel like that's been happening to you quite often, right? With your relationships or connections, okay? This isn't saying dim your light just to fit into someone else's shadow, because that's not what you are meant to do. 6 of Wands, I see the star on top of her head, right? And the light is shining down on her. And it makes me think, like, you're meant to be recognized. You're meant to be seen. You're meant to be the star, right? You're not meant to be hidden or somebody being confused about you. And you don't have to chase clarity, because real love won't leave you guessing, right? So let's see. Trying to figure out what I did with my book. And so it goes back to loves me not, right? Your fear of change has shifted into exhilaration. You don't mind the inconvenience. You believe that what will be will be. And you don't mind waiting for your turn to link with ascendancy. Forceful energy is not helpful in this case. So give people the space and patience you wish to be met with in return. So don't try to decipher this. Don't try to do nothing with it. Okay? Like I said, it's not you. It was never you. All right, Virgo? It was never you. I think you were just trying to give this person the same kind of love that you wanted in return, right? But the thing is that, Virgo, you haven't truly fully released all of the pain that you may have went through in the past. And of course, it takes time. It's nothing that happens overnight. Like, we have to graduate through each step, right? Through each process, through each cycle. So it takes time. And so that's why if you're triggered by certain things, I always say face your mirror, right? Because, hey, there's something that needs to be worked on, and Spirit is not going to let you, you know what I'm saying, ascend or get to the next level until you actually face that, right? Because you got these big prayers, big intentions, and you want love. And so in order to receive that kind of love, you got to be on the same vibrational frequency as that desire, right? And that takes work, because you want someone to show up for you. And this person just was not ready to show up for you because they're still stuck in their head about it. And I already know they got their own little story as well for the reason why they haven't or put any thought into building something long term here with you. Okay? So, again, like I said, right? Choose your peace over potential. Okay? So like, share, and subscribe for more love messages and intuitive readings. All right, I do ask that you do go over to my YouTube though and subscribe for me. It's the Oracle Goddess. All right, y'all. Peace.